Very happy with the way we played in the second half in particular. We're looking for some energy from our men. We definitely knew we were going to use a 10-person rotation. I don't know if that's going to be something we'll do throughout the Big East year. You know, we'll play the guys that deserve to play. You try to lean on your veterans, yet if they're not doing their job and other people outperforming them, we'll do that. You know, and again, I think the way our schedule is played out is played to what we thought it would be with respect to developing our identity, developing some chemistry, not having a returning starter from last year and implementing 8 new guys. I think we get a legit feel of who we are and what we are as we get ready to go into Big East play. You want to win all your games, yet patience is a virtue, as you all know. And I was just proud of the way we came out and took care of business over the last 3 games that we played. We got a week off. It's a big academic week as we're in exams, and looking forward to Big East play as we go on the road on the 17th, as we get ready to prepare for Seton Hall. We'll have 2 games before they play us. And again, today was not so much about our opponent, but it was more about Providence College and what we have to do to be the best team that we can be. Right now, everybody's record in the league, with the exception of St. John's and DePaul, is 0-0, and that's the most important thing. We got to do well in our conference, and that's where our energy and our focus is going to turn. Yet when you're able to see some of your guys out there to get them some game minutes, in particular Jayden, I thought he was the player of the game today, really showed, you know, some flashes of excellence, and that's what we're looking forward to. So good win for the Friars. Hopefully people can go out and get a great meal in our great city, do some shopping. Don't forget to buy something for Coach Cooley. Appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure that'll go viral, all right? I'm a double X, so size 14 shoe. Anything else? I like the Italian restaurants. Looking forward to seeing what comes in the mail. Probably nothing.
Talking about the last 3 weeks, what have you been most impressed with about the group in order for them to make that jump that you said?
Well, I think this group has taken more time than I thought. Chemistry's been a battle, consistency. So I'm seeing that slowly, very, very slow, yet we're getting there. And obviously we'll be super battle tested once league play comes. Yet I think consistency and chemistry and synergy is taking a bit longer than I thought.
At one of the TV timeouts, they caught you saying energy, passion, enthusiasm. How much is that really kind of been a focus of the group since day one, knowing that the other parts will come with time, but if you have those 3 components, that can help you go a long way?
You know, not just in sport, you know, and I'm not the smartest guy in the room, nor do I want to be. Anytime you have passion, you have energy, and you have enthusiasm, regardless of what you're doing, success will follow, especially if it's true. Passion, energy, enthusiasm, how can you not have success with that if it all blends into one? And that's something that we've been talking to our players about a lot. That's just not talking to Providence College men's basketball. That's life. If you have it with your job, you're going to be a Nobel Prize writer. Passion, energy, enthusiasm. Why not you? They got some other jamokes out there doing it, right? Why not you, baby? Passion, energy, enthusiasm.
How much is the man sitting up there with you kind of determining all that?
He has it all. Again, he's just scratching the surface. We've talked about this from day one with him when we recruited him last year out of Lehigh, right? Again, he's playing behind a 5th-year guy. He's learning every single day. He goes against him every single day, and little by little, he's getting there. And I'm very proud of him because I thought he made a big, big jump today. He has passion, he has energy, and he definitely has enthusiasm. He has $1 million smile, right? $1 million smile. Look at that thing, right? God bless his parents with those teeth. Great smile.
How big of a lift did Alan Brady?
He's been at, you know, many of you haven't talked about Alan Breed. He's been our most consistent player the last 3 or 4 weeks, right? You know, Hop's been really good. Devin's been great defensively. But if you look at consistency, and that's someone who knows our culture, knows our style of coaching, and knows our style of play, he's been as consistent as any player we've had all year. And it's really a credit to him staying with the process, because a lot of young men would get frustrated because in today's day and age, they want it and they want it now. I hope kids can be a little bit more patient, and he has shown it, and he'll be rewarded for it.
Jay, how much you look forward to Big East play? That's obviously one of the reasons why you came here.
Well, I'm excited for it. I feel like as a whole, as our team, we're getting better. We're growing over the past few weeks, as we said. We're getting better game by game. I just want to see where we're up against the rest of the competition in Big East. I feel like we've got a pretty good team. I feel like we can show it by going out there and making statements, by winning big games in the Big East.
How much, going against the guys you go in practice has really helped you, on game day?
I mean, it's definitely helped me. I mean, Jerry's been in college for 5 years, so he has a lot of experience. He knows little things. I mean, things I could pick up on from guarding him or him guarding me. So, I mean, it's definitely a big plus for me. And it's a little different when I'm going against them and other guys that may not be as talented as Jared is.
Jayden had 11 assists today, which I think is the most by a freshman since somebody who's maybe sitting in the room. Your thoughts on 11 assists? You get just as much of a thrill out of assisting on a basket as to scoring?
Definitely. I'm a pretty selfish person. I kind of showed that a little bit tonight. And my guys were able to make shots, and it was just fun to keep getting on the ball and then rewarding themselves for doing the good things they're doing defensive end.
Hey, did you maybe go 9, 10 potentially sometimes?
Possibly, and again, there are going to be days where, some of our guys aren't going to have it. They're not going to, they just may not be feeling well, or they're not shooting well or playing well. At least we saw some of the guys that can get out there and do it. And the one that I'm worried about the most is Jayden, because he doesn't have any college experience. Everybody else on the roster has played in either a college practice or a big-time game. The only one that hasn't has been Jayden, so that's why he gets so many reps in practice, and, we're constantly in his ear.
Coach, along those lines, what do you see from Corey?
I thought Corey did a really good job. Back-to-back games where he's come in and give us a lot of energy. One of the biggest energy givers has been Castro. I mean, he just looks like just a young colt out there, long, athletic, shot blocker. Again, he's learning how to play as well. Again, he didn't play the COVID year. He sat out last year. And the thing everybody has to remember, even with Hopkins, COVID year, I think he played 10 or 11 games in high school. Then he didn't, he wasn't consistent at his school last year with minutes. So all these guys are learning what it is to be in a game. And that's hard to do. So I'm looking forward to a week to prepare. I'm looking forward to our academics, an opportunity for us as a staff to get out and still do a little bit more recruiting. And then, really dial into Seton Hall, as I know they have a big game tomorrow. Then they have a game on Wednesday, and then the Friars roll into town on Saturday next week at this time. Hopefully we're in a winner's circle, because that's something that we're going to try to do.
As the games pile up one after another, do you audit the program with a week off like this before conference plays? You sort of turn the page from non-conference to conference?
More, I think it's a great question as far as an audit. We do an audit after every game. We do an audit after every half. You're constantly making adjustments. Again, we're still coaching 18 to 23-year-olds now, given that kids have a COVID year of eligibility. So it's Groundhog Day for us coaches every year, right? You get older, we stay the same. So it's we're constantly looking, to improve halftime adjustments that we make. And, I think our audit would be good right now, not great, but I want to be great in February, not so much right now. We want to be good right now. Good to get to great.
And were you more relaxed today?
The staff is trying to get me to be more positive, to be honest with you. I have a lot of anxiety when I'm seeing our guys out there, when the ball's not going where it's supposed to, when we're not playing with the type of passion and enthusiasm. I'm an energetic coach, I'll say hello to you and be nice to you after the game. During the game, it's 40 minutes of me versus you. And I want to win every single time. There's nothing personal. There's going to be days we lose. But when you're competing for 40 minutes at our level, you got no time to be a good dude. Be a gracious winner, be a gracious loser, shake their hand, and move on to the next game.
But it seemed that the way the guys were playing today, you were in a happy mood, in a good mood.
I don't know if I'm ever happy. I don't know if I'm happy when I'm competing. I want to win so bad that it oozes through my veins, seriously. I hate losing. When we lose, I feel like somebody broke in my house. That's tough. Losing gives me, ooh.
You hate losing more than you see a kid wearing a URI shirt behind your bench.
I love the University of Rhode Island when we're not playing against them, but when you walk into this building, as one of my best friends in the world has a Boston College sweater on right now behind you on your right with a hat on, that thing makes me want to get sick. When you walk into this building, it's nothing but Friar Town, and everybody in the building should have it repped with this Friar logo. That's our building, this is our brand, and I'm damn proud of it.
And you guys are ready. You're ready for big.
If we're not ready, we're in trouble. Appreciate you. Go Friars.